building this slow fashion wardrobe that is all cohesive and all defines me. Hello and welcome to EB Knits. My name is Emily. I'm a knitter and making enthusiast based in Orlando, Florida, and this channel is my outlet to talk all things handmade, all types of knitting, and today I want to discover my color palette. I saw a fellow knitter, Emily Curtis, do this actually on her channel. She used to be 108 Stitches. Now she's Gently Chaotic Knits. Go ahead and check out her podcast. And I really appreciated that she took the time to determine what her favorite colors are, what she's most drawn to, and then when she's looking at colors and choosing colors, she can say, this is what I love, this is what I wear, this is what's missing in my wardrobe, and this is what complements what I currently have. And on top of that, I've also in the last couple of months tried to streamline my wardrobe that I have, my ready-to-wear wardrobe, into more of a capsule type collection. So I have pieces that mix and match, that work together. I want my knits to be a part of that as well, to flow with my ready-to-wear clothes and my clothes that I already own, clothes that I'm thrifting. And so I can have a lot of different cohesive outfits with not so many pieces, because I'm trying to be a lot more intentional with my purchases and with my wardrobe and with what's most important to me. I'll tell you what I'm wearing. I am wearing the Ranunculus by Knit Cafe Midori. I have knit 4. This is my first one. This is in Wool and the Gangs yarn. It is a fingering weight glitter ball sock yarn, I think it's called. It's got a glitter strand running through it. It's very, very cropped, and I used 1 skein of yarn for this top. When I'm looking at color in my knitting and thinking about my color palette, just off the top of my head to start here, there are 2 things I look at. On one hand, I'm drawn to so much beautiful speckled yarn. Sometimes I make the purchase, and that's why I have such a, to me, large yarn stash. So what I want to do next is I want to actually take a look at my physical wardrobe and kind of get an idea of what are the colors I wear most often, what types of patterns and styles and textures am I drawn to? So let's go take a look. Okay, so welcome to my closet. Hopefully you can see okay. Here's an example of some of my favorite tops. I love florals. As you can see here, I've got lots of florally neutrals, and all the florals have like pops of lots of pinks and reds and a little bit of yellow pops. Those are my favorites. And then I've got just my casual shirts, pinks and reds. That's again one of my favorite colors, pinks. And then what surprised me when I was going through my wardrobe is all this green I have. So I've got some green shirts, a green dress, green vest, green floral. Really what I'm getting here is I like a black for a solid pant color. I'm really drawn to dark colors on the bottom, but on the top I love my florals, especially with hints of pink. And apparently I'm into a little bit of green as well. All right, that's that. So I laid out all my hand makes here. We've got some pinks into purple, into some greens and blues. Here's what I'm talking about. I'm saying casual because it's so bright. It's a cardigan, another kind of casual because it's so many different colors. Then we go into my grays, my white, and finally my neutral. So this is the majority of my hand makes that I wear, aside from the one on my body right now. This is my favorite color of all time. This coral is my favorite. When I think of me and my favorite color, it's this coral color. So this is what I think I want to start with for some kind of color palette for myself. And I clearly am really drawn to pinks, so I could think about adding a pink in there. I really like yellow, especially lately. This might be a more seasonal color for me. Then white and tan. I really like tan accessories. Tan's my favorite neutral. So let's look at the computer and try and figure out some kind of color palette and see where we get. We've got some ideas from my wardrobe. I want to really pick out and analyze what are my favorites, what do I want moving forward, and of course this can change at any time. It can go seasonally, it could be yearly, annually, maybe it never changes, we'll see, but this is not a hard and fast rule. This is just a guideline for now. So we've got the screen recording now. I'm using Canva. Canva is basically my go-to for everything design-wise. So I have 6 photos here. I just went through some of the photos I had already on Canva and picked out my favorite ones. And I can already see this pink, red coral is throughout. We've got the scrappy hat that I recently made. Love that, love all the colors. Love the color of this coral. This is my shawlography. This has a coral in it, you can see right here. And then I have other variations of red and some black, gray, neutral colors. Here it's called Syncopation and Adoration, I think. Anyway, it is a brioche hat. It's 2-color. I love the 2-color and how they play off each other. This is another example of those corals and reds I love. And then here is an example of the tan and the white that I really appreciate for the neutral colors. So I wanted to throw that in there. And then these are where I'm thinking I'll start playing with actual colors. So I want to start with this corally color because it's my favorite. So the photo's picking up that. That is not my favorite. It's more like this. This is maybe a tad too red. Don't know if we can mess with that or if I'll even be successful. That's too orange. I don't really like orange. Definitely more in the red family that I like. We've got this corally color. That's my base. That's my favorite color. Love that. But I can't have all my clothes be that color. So complementing that, let's go with some neutrals. So we know I like a black charcoal gray, more like a black pant. So we'll just stick there for now. And we know with accessories, I like a tan. Is that a tan kind of ish? Like a little more of a richer. Isn't a reason I chose 6. I was gonna do 5 and then I found a 6th picture I wanted to add, so I made 6 colors so it'd be cohesive all throughout here. Okay, so let's go here. I realized, how many greens I had. It's not that, it is closer to there, it's not a bright green. It's like a forest green. If we go a little bit darker. Foresty hunter green, is that camo green? Maybe like that. Maybe? Let's go there. Okay, so apparently I really like this color, but it's not my favorite. So let's switch up some of these circles. What do I want for these two? So I did have some blues in there. I could go with a navy. We could try that out. Like a deep navy, I like that a lot. And I really am kind of feeling yellow lately. So I kind of want to throw a pop of yellow in there. That's kind of fun. This is a nice palette. We've got my favorite color first and then some others, but I feel like it's just favorite and then some others and then some boring accents. I'm not in love with this. What can we do to make this love? I think we need to add some more reds in here. I don't know what I want to take away, so for now I'm just gonna have a whole new line. Okay, so let's start here. So this is a little pink. Let's go over to here. Let's use that as our base for this one. This, I want to go back to some more red burgundy tones. Let's go back to this, but let's see if we can find a different shade. Something like, okay, I'm feeling that more. I don't knit with blue. Well, I have some blue I've knit with in the past, but I don't really have an urge to knit with blue lately or in the near future. Maybe let's eliminate this navy color. What else? I mean, I don't really want to go with another red. I feel like that's so much red. Is there a light pink, maybe? And I mean, I have a lot of green, but doesn't mean I have to have green. I like floral prints. Geez, I thought this would be easy. I really thought this would be easy. Maybe make this pink some kind of yellow. A really mustardy yellow like that, maybe. I like this. I like this. I'm feeling this more. Maybe just switch up this tan a little bit. More like that. Yeah. Something like this. Okay, that's what I want for that. It doesn't have to be such a deep black. This can be more gray charcoaly. Like that. Okay, I'm feeling this a little bit more, I think. The green I'm still fine with. I'm looking at my screen so much I'm not looking at the camera at all, but okay. So if I just looked at this, do I like that? Yeah. It's a lot of the same color. I feel like I like this one more because it's got more variety in it. All right, let's try this one more time. Third time's a charm, right? So looking at these, I like this better than this top pink. I do like this red. I think here maybe is where my problem is. Maybe I need to get one of these. They're all in a similar dull vibes. Maybe I do go back to blue. Maybe? All right, let's wrap this up. I don't know. Like, I want a deep red. Ugh. I want it richer. I want it more saturated. I want more. I'm almost feeling like a yucky green. Grello. Grello. What about something like that? I mean, I like this, but I don't know if that matches my wardrobe at all. I still feel like, okay, now this is all, it's all the same. It's all the same. What do I want? What's my color palette? Maybe we just get away from yellow. What if we try a blue just for fun? Coral, we've got light pink, a hint of blue. Maybe we do go a deep blue. What if we just go red? None of these are red. I don't like knitting with black, so we're just gonna delete that. Yeah, my pants are black, who cares? I don't like knitting with black, so I'm not gonna do that. I like knitting with tan, but not this like brown tan. So I finished my color palette, and it's lots of reds. You know, I couldn't resist. I tried to put other colors in there, sprinkle other color palettes, other tones, and my true love, my true color palette belongs to the reds, to the corals, to the pinks, to the burgundies. So that's what we've got the majority of in mine, and I'm okay with that. That is mine, and it makes me happy. And when I look at it, it's right. It's right. So it took a lot longer than I expected to, one, just figure it out, but also come to terms with myself, be honest with myself. Your color palette isn't wide ranging. It's pretty straightforward, it's pretty simple, it's almost all one color family with a few complements thrown in, and I'm okay with that. This has already helped me when I'm thrifting, looking at cute shirts, looking at cute outfits, and I'm thinking, wow, this is really beautiful, I love it, but will it fit into my wardrobe? Does it make sense for what I have? And that mindset shift has been really great for clothes shopping, and I think it's gonna be really good for yarn shopping as well, knitting, creating a cohesive color palette, and just building this slow fashion wardrobe that is all cohesive and all defines me. And of course, as I said before, this is gonna change. This is not solidified forever. This is what I'm really into right now, and we can push colors in, push colors out, add, subtract as seasons go on and as my preferences change. I'm curious if you have your own color palette. Do you have colors you are drawn to? Do you have wide-ranging colors? I know a lot of people only like neutrals. So I'm curious, what's your color palette? What do you love to knit with? What do you love to wear? Let me know in the comments. Please like and subscribe to this video. It really helps me grow this channel and allows me to continue creating this content. And if you like this video, I think you'd like to look a few weeks back at my yarn stash analysis. I dug out all my yarn, counted it, analyzed it. So if you like this, check out all the many skeins of yarn I have in that video. Thanks so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next one, friends. Happy making!